On the windswept steppes of northern Asia, the Xianbei were fierce nomadic warriors, masters of the horse, and heirs to the legacy of the Xiongnu. The Tuoba clan rose above the rest, uniting tribes through alliances and conquest. Their chieftains, clad in leather and fur, led thunderous cavalry charges across the plains. The Tuoba's ambition soon turned south, eyeing the fractured states of China as an opportunity. Amid the chaos of the 16 kingdoms, Tuoba Gui emerged, a visionary leader who, in 386 AD, founded the state of Dai, later renamed Wei. This marked the birth of the Northern Wei dynasty nomads, establishing a kingdom on Chinese soil. Their cavalry, swift and relentless, overwhelmed rivals and showcased their steppe heritage. The Tuoba navigated brutal politics with skill, surviving and thriving in a ruthless era. Establishing capitals at Shengel and then Pingcheng, they transitioned from wanderers to rulers. No longer just steppe nomads, they became the architects of a new dynasty. The stage was set for the unification of northern China and a dramatic fusion of cultures. The Tuoba Xianbei were now poised to change the course of Chinese history. Their journey from the grasslands to the throne would reshape an entire civilization. Unifying northern China was a monumental task, but the Northern Wei, led by formidable emperors like Tai Wu, conquered rival kingdoms and ended the 16 Kingdoms period by 439 AD. With the north unified, the challenge shifted to ruling a vast Han Chinese population. Emperor Xiaowen recognized the need for change, launching a sweeping process of Sinicization. The court adopted Chinese bureaucracy, creating ministries and appointing officials. Xiaowen moved the capital to Luoyang in 494 AD, signaling a commitment to Chinese traditions. Xianbei elites were ordered to adopt Chinese surnames, Tuoba became Yuan, and Mandarin replaced the Xianbei language at court. Intermarriage between Xianbei and Han elites was encouraged to foster unity. These reforms aimed to erase the divide between conquerors and subjects, forging a new, hybrid identity. The process was controversial, sparking resistance among some Xianbei, but it set the dynasty on a transformative path. The Northern Wei became not just rulers, but inheritors of the Chinese dynastic tradition. Their hybrid culture would define the era and influence generations to come. As the Northern Wei solidified their rule, they embraced Buddhism, transforming it into a central pillar of Chinese life. Imperial patronage led to the creation of the Yungang grottos and Longmen grottos, vast cave temples filled with colossal Buddhas and intricate carvings. These sites fused Indian artistic styles, Central Asian artistic styles and Chinese artistic styles, reflecting the dynasty's unique cultural blend. The move to Luoyang inspired new artistic heights with Longmen's carvings showcasing a mature, elegant Chinese aesthetic. The grottos became centers of worship and learning, drawing pilgrims and scholars from across Asia. Northern Wei support helped Buddhism take deep root in China, shaping its art and philosophy for centuries. Their patronage created a vibrant Sino-Buddhist culture that influenced later dynasties and neighboring countries. The stone Buddhas stand as enduring symbols of the dynasty's faith and vision. Through art and religion, the Northern Wei left a legacy carved in stone and spirit. The Northern Wei's reforms eventually sparked internal strife, dividing the Sinicized court and traditionalist Xianbei military. A major rebellion in 523 AD shattered the empire, splitting it into Eastern and Western Wei. Yet, their legacy endured. They reunited northern China, paving the way for the Sui and Tang dynasties. The Sui founder and Tang imperial family both traced roots to the Xianbei, inheriting their hybrid spirit. The Northern Wei's land reforms and administrative innovations shaped future Chinese governance. Their patronage of Buddhism made it a permanent part of Chinese civilization. The Northern Wei bridged nomadic and Chinese worlds, creating a vibrant, lasting culture. Their influence echoes through history, in stone, in law, and in the very fabric of China's dynasties.